I'm working with data and collecting data, and data being not just facts, figures, but being the anecdotal, the historical, the character building stuff. I want to see that actually feeding back directly into what I'm doing.
If they understand what's being, why it's being gathered and used and how, you can get much better insight, I think, then, and a better idea of how to, improve that usage further down the line.
Engagement across the whole piece with as many people as possible in each of the cohorts or departments or whatever it may be is probably the most important thing, even more important than the data. So if they're not using it properly, the data's not right.
It's important because there's a real tendency when we start thinking about data to just kind of do a data grab and get as much as we can and be like, oh, but we can find out this and this and this. But actually, if it's just sitting there and we're not doing anything with it, it's not meaningful to the people who we're collecting it from, and it's not meaningful as an organisation. So actually, if we are sort of doing that continuous feedback loop and like sort of talking to people, it stops us from just having mountains of data, which is frankly pretty useless.
And one of the things that I find is that data is very, very difficult to get clean unless people are actually using it. If you're not using it in your day-to-day job, if it's not informing you and telling you something, then it's in a bucket in another place that is irrelevant.
That
really.
Data of people's sort of engagement or happiness or whatever should really be collected daily, and that you should collect it every day, like you do going through the airport, smack the hand button and say how you're feeling.
Every session we try and touch up on this topic, because I think we as a sector, we need to be really mindful about those moments that really matter in the employee's journey with us. Again, what is the reward and appreciation? Are we providing a blanket reward versus, are we really categorizing those rewards and appreciation based on the journey?